Welcome to episode 13 of the Ready for More podcast. We are ready for more. We are women ready for more. How do we take our business to that next level? And it's by creating goals in action. Welcome to the Ready for More podcast, where we share success strategies and stories for women business owners, entrepreneurs who are ready for more for yourself and for your business. I'm your host, Heather Cameron, and I'm here to help you to discover your unique path to profitability and success, so you can achieve your more on your own terms. Are you ready for more? You can find today's show notes and links at www.igniteyourmarket.com/readyformore. Thank you so much for listening to my podcast. I so appreciate. I'd love if you shared this podcast with other women entrepreneurs who are 40 plus who are ready for more. And please come and join my Facebook group, Ready for More Women Business Circles. It's a supportive environment to help you see and achieve your more. Now today I want to talk about something that's a big topic this time of year. This time of year we're all into looking at our plans for 2019. And what I want to talk about today is something I want you to keep in the back of your mind as you do this, as you look at your plans, as you're evaluating what you want to do in 2018. And what I want to talk about is goals, but not just setting your goals, having goals in action, having goals in motion. And what does that mean? What do I mean by that? So number one, when you're looking at your 2019, one of the things you're looking at is you're looking at what you want. What's the vision for 2019? What is your mission? And I don't want you to mix mission and visions. Aren't the goals. They're just the picture. They're the thing that we're looking for. So you may have a desire to make 70,000, 75,000. Maybe you want to have a six-figure business. Maybe you want to help entrepreneurs all over the world. Maybe you want to help people locally, right? Those are your visions. Those are your missions. Your mission, for example, if you're a massage therapist, may be to give the best massage and to help your people be pain-free. That's your mission, not your goal. So what are your goals for your business? And what I mean by that is, what are your goals in action? So many have probably heard the concept of setting goals that are SMART, and I strongly believe in that. And the SMART goal basically is a goal that is specific, it's measurable, it's actionable, it's relative or relevant, and it's time sensitive. So for example, if you wanted to write a book in 2019, that's your goal. But what are the SMART steps that you need to take to get to that? And how can you break them down over the year? How can you turn the goal of wanting to write a book in 2019 to a goal in action by saying, I'm going to start outlining my book in the first 2 weeks of January. And then the second part of January, I'm going to write the titles for each section, and I'm going to interview X, Y, and Z. If you see what I mean, it's putting your goals in action. And I think that's why New Year's resolutions don't work, because people put goals out there and they're not in action. They're like, I'm going to quit smoking. I'm going to exercise more. I'm going to call my mother more. I'm going to go for a walk every day. But there's no action. They're just putting the goals out there and they aren't implementing the goals. So I'm a strong believer in writing your goals down. I'm a strong believer in creating SMART goals that are measurable, in accountability on your goals so that you can actually see that you're accomplishing them. But what I really wanted to instill in you today is that sense of thinking about your goals in action. What does your goals look like when you're acting on them? How do you behave when you're acting on them? Who do you need to be to create those goals, to reach those goals and be successful? And I think that's another important question to ask yourself. If you have a vision, not if, we all have a vision. Take your vision for 2019 and think about, what do you need to be? So if you want to be a six-figure business by the end of 2019, how do you have to be? How do you have to be present in every day? How do you have to act every day? What do you need to focus on every day? So think about who you need to be to achieve that vision, and then think about the goals that you need to set for yourself. And think about how you make sure your goals are in action. It's such a powerful way of looking at goals. What is it like to see your goal in motion and in action? How does that feel? So as you plan for your 2019, as you plan and think about it, there's two questions that I would like to have you think about in the background, which is, Who do you need to be? How do you need to behave to achieve that goal? What does someone who's running a 6-figure business look like? What does someone who's running a $50,000 business look like? What is a woman entrepreneur look like who's successful and confident in that role? And how do you make your goals be in action? And how do you keep that as a constant thing in your background? Now, I don't believe you can focus on 5, 10, 15, 20 goals. So as you set your vision for 2019, as you set your mission for 2019, what are the top 3 to 5 goals that you want to achieve? And if you're a woman in business, one of those goals should be a financial goal, because that's part of what we do business in. We do business to make money. We have a business to create and to nurture our lifestyles and ourselves. And that's a whole different topic that we can get into. So you've got a financial goal. You have a goal of growth in some way. You have a goal of maybe what products and services you want to offer, how you want to grow your team. There's a number of different goals, but you can really honestly only have 3 to 5 big goals, big visions of where you want to take your business. And then think about, what does it mean to make those and to break them down into the SMART specific goals that you might outline on a quarterly basis? And then how do you create goals in action? How do you make goals in action for the first 90 days? If you've listened to any of my previous episodes or listened to any of my Facebook Lives or followed me for any length of time, you know that I believe in a 90-day cycle planning. I don't believe in planning your vision on January 1st and then not relooking at it till another year goes by. I believe in having that vision and mission in front of you and then plan the next 90 days. And then in 90 days, replan and look at it so that you're always looking forward to that 12, 18-month window. Your vision's there, but you're planning on a 90-day cycle. And that's an important part of it. So, but what I really wanted to get into, to think about, what is a goal in action? What does that mean for you? How does that look? And how will you be in action on your goals on a daily, on a weekly basis? That's the granularity that I think you need to get to really take your business from where it is now to the next level. You know, we are ready for more. We are women ready for more. How do we take our business to that next level? And it's by creating goals in action. So what are your goals, your top 3 to 5 goals, and are they in action on a monthly basis? Are they in action on a weekly basis? Are they in action on a daily basis? And if you're spending a lot of time working and you're not working on those goals, then I have to ask you why. What are you doing, and how does that relate to your goals, and how can you take that time that might not relate to your goals and move it to time that you are in action on your top goals? So I'm going to leave you with that. I'll be talking more about some of the planning processes and things as we go on through the month of December, but I really wanted to leave that thought because I think it's a hugely powerful thought for any woman entrepreneur, is getting your goals in action. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Ready for More podcast. You can find today's show notes and links at www.igniteyourmarket.com/readyformore. My name is Heather Cameron. I'm your podcast host. And when I'm not hosting this podcast, I'm busy working with entrepreneurial women like you who are ready for more in their business and are looking to get focused on their own unique path to success. You can find more about myself and my programs at www.igniteyourmarket.com. If you like what you heard, feel free to rate, review, and share with your friends. And don't miss an episode by subscribing. Until next time, remember, now is the best time to focus on your more and be inspired by your own unique gifts.